excited to guide you through this practice, a flow created to tap in and create and attract our abundance. For abundance is our birthright, baby, and one of the most powerful and fun ways to kind of get into that high vibe wavelength is through play. So today we invite in the intention of play, which creates a really powerful sense of presence, authentic joy, and just aliveness. So we call that into today's practice. And if you need to grab any blocks or cushions or blankets or water, anything else to support you during today's flow, please do so. Also, if you would like to add some music, I linked a Spotify playlist that will match up with this flow as well. So feel free to put that on if you want some tunes. Otherwise, I'm so excited. Let's do this. Let's play. Alright, I'll give you a moment to settle into your space, to turn on the music if you need to. Find yourself in easy seated pose, savasanah, as we root down through the sit bones, creating a nice tall spine. Release through the shoulders. Maybe close your eyes if that feels safe for you, or just keep a soft, easy gaze. Release through the jaw and any muscles in the face. Release through the mind. As we create deep, deep inhales through the nose. Following our inhale all the way up, and maybe taking that momentum and that awareness and creating an extra sip at the top. Naturally, our body's going to exhale as we pour the air all the way out, following the exhale all the way down, and maybe using that momentum to create a deeper, deeper contraction at the bottom. Again, our body's going to naturally take over and fill the lungs. Inhale. And then again, guiding it up, maybe taking that extra sip and repeating that process over and over as we tune into our breath. Tune into this moment. Settle in our energy. Taking notice if you feel like you're clinging anywhere, so if there are any kind of tense spots in your physical layer, your muscles, breathing into that space. If you're clinging on to anything emotionally, anything came into your practice today, just welcoming it with compassion, knowing that whatever you're feeling in this moment is absolutely okay. Taking notice if you're clinging to anything in your mind, maybe a specific outcome or a specific thought. Again, surrounded with curiosity and compassion, breathe into it and let it go. As we invite the power of play into our practice, we also invite in that feeling of abundance. So what does abundance feel like for you? Breathe it in. Maybe abundance feels like love, or safety, freedom, joy. Deep inhales through the nose, fill up. Deep exhale, release. Beginning our practice with a little pranayama, a little breath work, so feel free to open your eyes if you need to. Maybe look around your space, just give yourself a little quick orientation with where you are. Okay, and we will begin with Bhastrika, also called bellows breath. So it'll be breath of fire, so equal inhale and exhale through the nose. Very intentional, a little fiery. And you'll be able to feel your rib cage expand with that. So one option for your hands is to put your hands around your rib cage and feel that movement. Or another kind of more spicy, playful option, if you want to add this on. With your inhales, you'll be reaching up towards the sky, nice energetic fingertips, and on the exhale, bringing it down back into your space, closed fist at your shoulders. So it'll look like this. All right, so it's like reaching up for something good and great and abundant and joyful, and then bringing it down into our practice. All right, so as you feel ready, we'll just take a cleansing, unifying breath together. So sitting up nice and tall, soften through the shoulders, release through the jaw. Taking a nice deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale, release, let it go. Exhale, 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 exhale. And begin. Continuing on at your own pace, if you would like to make it slow or fast, whatever feels nourishing for you. And again, we're nice, energetic, fingers reaching up and grabbing onto that happiness. Let's bring it down and then seal it in. Keep going, fiery breath. Let's go. Bring some energy into our flow just for a few more moments. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands softly down to your lap. We'll just come into our own gentle breathing here. Closing your eyes again if you wish. Just taking notice of what that breath feels like in your body. Maybe you feel a little energized, a little more awake. Let's take a nice deep inhale into the belly. Filling all the way up to the chest and the throat. Deep exhale, pour it all the way out. Deep exhale at the bottom. One more time. Inhale, fill up the belly and the chest to the throat. Maybe hold at the top for 3, 2, and exhale. Pour it back all the way out. Deepest, deepest exhale. Hold for 3, 2, and gently release. Again, your own gentle breathing just for a few moments. Bring our hands to our heart. We'll begin practice with an Om. Let's take a nice deep inhale. And deep exhale, let it go. Inhale for Om. That was beautiful. Yes, namaste. All right, let's play, y'all. Just gently rolling over. Let's come into child's pose first. So knees go out wide, feet can meet in the back, and then we'll gently bring our hips down. Fingertips reach towards the front of your space, creating some space in the shoulders. Relaxing that forehead, that third eye onto the mat. Maybe give a little massage, awaken that Ajna chakra, that sacred center of intuition. Deep inhales fill up the belly. And exhales, melt the hips. Inviting in a couple side bends. Bringing your right hand down towards the right knee, and then left hand will come up and over, reaching over to the right side of your mat space. As we breathe into the left side body, inhale into that rib cage. And deep exhale, let it go. One more cycle of breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Walk ourselves back to center and repeat on the left. So left hand will come down towards the knee. Right hand reaches up and over to the side of your space. Nice, juicy stretch. Inhale into that right side body. And exhale. One more breath on your own. Walking your hands back to center. We can rise up into tabletop, making sure that your hands, those wrists are right beneath the shoulders, knees are beneath the hips, and then cat-cow is where we flow. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, tuck the chin around the spine. Inhale, back into cow. Exhale, back into that cat. Moving at your own nourishing pace. However slow, however fast. Most importantly, connecting that breath to your body, your movement, creating a nice rhythm. Again, taking this moment to tune into presence. We'll take a couple more rounds on your own. Beautiful. All right, let's meet neutral tabletop. And then taking whatever organic movements here. We'll take a couple cycle of breaths just to get kind of saucy with it here. So feel free to move your hips, create some barrel rolls, open up through the heart, through the chest. Whatever is calling for you in this moment. What do you need? It doesn't matter what you look like. Go ahead, get weird with it, get wild with it. Take one more deep cycle of breath. Meeting back in tabletop pose, preparing for downward facing dog. So again, we have the fingertips rooted into the earth like little trees. Tucking the toes and hips go back into our Adho Mukha Svanasana. Again, let's take those movements, whatever feels good for you to open up your dog this morning. Little pedal of the feet, sway of the hips. Get a little dancey with it if you want. After all, this is our practice of play, right? One more cycle of breath. And then finding stillness. So sending that energy up through the palms, through those straight arms, opening the eyes and the elbows to the front of your space. Energy goes down a nice long spine and flows through those heels. Maybe they touch the earth, maybe they don't, that's okay. Maybe there's a bend in your knees this morning or afternoon or whenever you're taking this, and that's okay too. One deep breath, inhale, fill up those lungs. And deep exhale through those heels. Beautiful. Feet can meet in the back of your space. Take a nice generous bend of the knees and then walking to the front of your mat. We'll be nice and intentional and slow this time as we're warming up. Grounding through the heels. Make sure they're hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lift, neutralize the spine. Exhale, take the fold towards the earth. Energize through the feet and then slowly rise, tucking the hips, engage the navel, rising up to Tadasana, shoulders and head and neck are last to rise. As we inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. So keeping your hands here in prayer pose if you wish, or if you want to put them on your heart space. We're going to inhale. And then exhale, extend the right arm, twisting towards the back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, extend the left arm, twist towards the back. Back to center. Inhale, we reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, flowing through your vinyasa. So taking your chaturanga on your knees if you need support, or up off your knees. We'll exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Feet meet in the middle again. Nice generous bend. And then if you want to walk or float to the front of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Taking your left foot back, dropping the knee into a low lunge, and then scooching that right foot out to the side of your space. Lizard lunge. So taking what you need here, if you want to roll to the knife edge of your right foot, Really open up through the hips. If it's calling you to come down to your elbows. Breathing nice and deep as we open and stretch. Just for a few rounds. Coming back up onto our hands. If you're not there already, we'll plant that right foot, tucking the left toes, hips go up and back into pyramid pose. So the hands will still be on inside of the right foot, so it's like a pyramid variation here. We bring our right hip up and back. Feel the extension, that stretch in the back side of the right leg. Breathing into the hamstring, into the calf. Deep inhale. And exhale, melt through the hips. Planting that left hand. If you need a block underneath for support, grab one. And then we'll inhale, reach up through the right fingertips into this pyramid twist. Expand through the heart space. Reach, reach, reach with that top hand. And then right hand comes back down to the earth. Remove the block. And walk yourselves over to the side of your mat, Bhastrika forward fold. So toes will be in, heels out. Taking a nice release as we extend long through the spine, release to the neck. Again, taking whatever you need here that feels good to open up on the back sides of the legs. Every variation for this first round, maybe a little sway back and forth. Maybe grabbing onto either leg. We'll stay here for 3 rounds of breath. One more deep inhale, fill up. And deep exhale, let it go. Planting your hands on the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Walking ourselves to the back of our space. So now our left foot is in front, knees over the ankle. Right foot will meet the left. We'll inhale and rise, reach up towards the sky, high mountain. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then again, keeping your hands here. If you want to actually place them on top of your heart, please do so as we inhale into the heart space. Exhale, take a twist around to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take the twist to the left. Inhale, recenter. And then reaching up towards the sky. Deep, deep inhale, mini back bend. Exhale, hands to heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, flowing through your vinyasa. Knowing that these vinyasas are always optional. So if you want to skip and go straight to downward facing dog, that's absolutely okay at any point. Nice deep breath. Feet meet in the center. Nice generous bend of the knees. And then travel to the front of your space, however you like. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping our right foot back. Knee down, and then finding our lizard lunge on this side. So that left foot can scooch over to the left side of your space. Maybe coming over to the knife edge of the foot. Nice deep breaths into the hips. Taking what you need here. You want to come down to your elbows. Feel free to do so. We'll take 3 cycles of breath. One more inhale. One more exhale. Coming up onto your hands. And then planting that left foot. Again, preparing, getting energized the front leg. Hips go back into our pyramid variation. So again, hands are on the inside. We'll bring the left hip up and in. So we inhale, fill up. And exhale, create a nice deep fold. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold down, walking ourselves back around into this Bhastrika forward fold. A little bit of a very different variation this time. So hands on the hips, engage through the core. Inhale, we slowly rise up to the top. All right, and then feet can be kind of more like parallel, maybe toes slightly out. Bringing your hands, your arms out wide like a T. We'll inhale, nice, long, straight spine, heart is up. And then exhale, left hand comes down to the right leg. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, twist the other side. Inhale, up. Exhale, and twist. This is a nice, intentional movement. So don't have to touch all the way down to your feet. It can be your calves or your thighs. We're engaging through the core here as we engage through that Manipura chakra, that solar plexus, that center of self-esteem and confidence. We have nice energized legs here. And deepest inhales, fill up all the way through your crown as we create this really mindful breath to movement exercise, rooting our legs down, sending our energy up. Let's take one more round. Beautiful. Hands can stay out here, or if you want to bring them to your hips for more support. Navel to spine, prepare. And exhale, slowly tilt forward into our forward fold. Hands can walk ourselves back to the front of our space into a low lunge. The left foot meets the right. We'll inhale and rise, high mountain, reach up towards the sky, towards that abundance. Exhale, take the fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, flowing through your vinyasa. Again, these are optional, take what you need. And we will meet in our Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let's take a breath here to connect, to tune in. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, let it go. Walking your hands to the back of your space, bringing our feet to hip width apart. Again, we're grounding through the feet, connect and energize. And then dropping the hips, raising the hands into chair pose, Utkatasana. So let's all look down and give our toes a little wave. Hello, toes. Bringing our weight into our heels, soften through the shoulders, reach through those energized fingertips. We'll inhale, and then exhale, right arm goes down and around as we twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, single leg Tadasana, right knee in line with the hip. Let's take a moment to find our center, find our balance. So we inhale energy all the way up through that grounding leg. Soften through the shoulders. All right, let's go, let's move. Extending through the right heel, foot is flexed. Again, let's take a breath, inhale. And then exhale, taking a nice generous step forward towards the front of your space. Nice, so we're kind of like in a pyramid position. As you feel grounded in that right foot, slowly shifting your weight forward as we find our warrior three. Let's check in with the hips, making sure that they're square to the earth. The left foot is flexed. Send that energy out through the heel. Equal energy is flowing through your hands, through your crown. We inhale. And exhale, hinge through the hips, standing splits. Sweet relief as we point through the toes. Let's inhale into the back side of that right leg for a moment. Maybe allow your head and neck to hang heavy. Just for a breath. Next inhale, again, we reach to the toes. Exhale, left knee comes behind the right Shiva squat. Inhale, reach to the toes. Exhale, take the squat. Inhale one more time. And exhale, Holy Shiva, let's squat. Inhale, reach to the toes. And then exhale, taking a lunge. Again, we'll set the foundation in the feet. Make sure we're on some train tracks here. Connect through the feet, and as you feel ready, inhale, we rise into high crescent pose. Square the hips to the front. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus the arms with a lunge. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hinge through the hips. Airplane arms, engage through the triceps. Hold a ball of energy behind you. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale. Inhale, open up, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Right knee is in front, right over the ankle. We got that heel to arch alignment. Hips are nice and square as much as you can to the side. Sending the energy up the spine, through the fingertips. Nice soft gaze as we inhale. And exhale, ground through the feet. Inhale, reach up and over, Viparita, exalted warrior. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach forward and out. Exhale, side angle pose. Taking whatever variation here that you need. If you need a block for support, you want to rest the right elbow on the knee. As long as we're nice and extended through those top fingertips. Making sure we're not dumping in that side body. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we rise. Reaching up through the right hand, reverse triangle pose. Sending all that energy that we feel within our legs all the way up through our spine, through the crown, all the way up to the sky. Exhale, warrior 2. Rebend that front leg. Inhale, let's reach up. Again, reaching up for something good. Reach for that abundance. Exhale, wave back down, warrior 2. Inhale, energize that front leg. Exhale, warrior 2. One more time, inhale, we reach. And then exhale, warrior 2. Hands go up and around as we square ourselves to the front of our space. Low lunge. Grounding through that right foot. Left foot meets the right. Drop the hips, raise the arms, chair pose. Here we are again. Weight is in the heels. Maybe bring a smile to your face. Hello, legs. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Yes, you can. Inhale, single leg Tadasana, right knee up once more. Find your breath, find your presence. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, extending the right foot out into a flying star pose. So a little bit of balance here as we flex through that right foot. Really extend and expand in the upper body. Staying for one more breath, inhale. And then exhale, right foot will land into our falling, well, we are a falling star now, into our star pose. Taking a breath here, inhale. Ooh, expand that beautiful energy. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, we reach. Toes go out, heels in as we exhale into horse pose, into this nice horse squat. Taking a moment, maybe inviting in some little shoulder twists here. Open up through the hips. Nice deep breaths. Finding our stillness, hands to the heart. Inhale, we reach star pose. Exhale, back into horse. Inhale, expand. Exhale, we come back down one more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, horse pose. Let's stay for a couple breaths. Inhale. Deep exhale. Here we are. Just a few more moments as you can. For 3, 2, inhale, out. So we release, send that energy up and out into the world. You're beautiful and expansive. Toes will come towards the front. And then shifting our way to the left leg, single leg Tadasana. Right knee is up. Take a breath. And then exhale, we fold into our standing splits, reaching through those right toes. And then taking a moment of play here. If you would want to invite in some handstand hops, feel free to take those. Doesn't matter what they look like. The beautiful thing about play is that it is perfectly imperfect. So have your fun. Take a couple breaths here, or if you just want to stay in those standing splits, feel free to do so. One more breath, and we find our standing splits all together. Inhale through the toes. Exhale, right foot meets the left. We'll inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, flowing through your vinyasa, or skipping it all together if you want to just lean into our downward facing dog. Taking water whenever you need it. We'll meet in our Adho Mukha Svanasana. And let's repeat it all on the left side. Let's play, y'all. All right, so hands will walk yourselves back to the back of your space. Feet come about hip width apart. Again, ground through the feet, as always. Drop the hips, raise the arms, Utkatasana, sharp pose. We'll stay for a few breaths. Say hello to your toes. Maybe giggle, or smile to get you through this. We'll inhale, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, right arm comes down and around, take a twist. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, left hand comes down and around as we twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper. And then inhale, we rise, single leg Tadasana, left knee in line with the hip. Let's take a moment. Ground into our center. Flex through that left foot. Tune into your energy. How are you feeling? Inhale, we reach. And then exhale, extend through that left heel. Stay here for a moment. Inhale. And then exhale, take that nice big step towards the front of your space. Checking in with your feet. Are we on some train tracks? Good. We'll inhale here, and then shift the weight forward into our warrior three. Ooh, maybe it feels a little different on this side. That's okay. Embrace it. Energy through the heel. Square the hips. Nice long spine. We'll stay here for 2 breaths. Beautiful. Expand through the heart. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, take the fold into our standing splits. As we point through the toes, hinge through the hips. Maybe allow that head to soften. As we expand, send breath into the left hamstring and the calf. Reach through the toes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, right knee behind the left, Shiva squat. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, Shiva squat. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squat. Inhale, reach through the toes. Exhale, we find our high crescent lunge. If you need to adjust your stance, create that groundedness through the feet. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we settle. Finding softness in our minds here as we begin to feel this activation within our muscles. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, cactus the arms, take the lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, airplane arms, hinge the hips, navel to spine, protect the core, lower back. Nice long neck, gaze towards the ground. Hold your energy here, just for one more breath. And then inhale, we rise into warrior two on this other side. Taking what you need here, maybe a little wiggle, a little shake. Set up your feet, heel to arch, knee over the ankle. As we find our strong, powerful warrior two. Take a breath, inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, reach up and over. Expand the left rib cage and stay with the exhale. Inhale, reach forward and out. Exhale, find your side angle pose. Again, whatever variation is calling to you. As long as you keep your chest expanded, really open up like someone's pulling that top arm and avoid dumping into the side body. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale, we rise into warrior two. And settle into the feet. Inhale, energize the front leg, reach up. Exhale, wave down. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we wave, make it a dance. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, wave back down. Arms can come up and over into our low lunge, front of space. Bring our right foot to meet the left. Hip width apart. Drop the heels. Utkatasana, chair pose. Take a moment. Maybe get a little spicy with it. Maybe we want to rise up onto our toes. Woo, I see you. Yes, get it. For 3, woohoo, 2, and 1. Rising up into our single leg Tadasana, left knee in line with the hip. Again, find your balance, find your center. Soften through the shoulders. Inhale, we reach. Exhale through that left heel. Flying star pose. So we take a moment, you'll feel that left glute engage. Keep the foot flexed. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, we fall into our star. Take up as much space as you want, physically, energetically. Inhale, up. Exhale, toes out, heels in, horse. All right, we're settling in for round 2. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, squat. Inhale, up. Exhale, squat, low, 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 low. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, hands to heart. We settle into the squat just for a few moments. Again, make it spicy. Let's take a breath. Bring that right heel up off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, right heel down. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left heel down. One more time. Inhale, maybe both heels up off the ground. Phew. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, woo, send that energy, yes. Toes to the front. And then shifting our weight back onto the right leg, single leg Tadasana. Stay here for a moment. And then exhale, standing splits. Second round of handstand hops. If it's calling your name today, take this moment of play, or just find stillness in those standing splits. Or whatever you need, this is your practice. You do whatever you want. We'll take a few more breaths. One more breath. One more jump, and then meeting back into our standing splits. Left foot can meet the right. Let's inhale, grow all the way up, grow tall, high mountain. Reach up for that abundance. Exhale, hands to heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, flowing through your vinyasa. Taking that deep inhale, downward facing dog or cobra. Deep exhale into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Let's take a few breaths here. Deep, deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Another round. Deep, deep inhale, fill up. Deep exhale. Release some heat. Release anything that's not serving you. One more time. Inhale, deepest breath. Yes, nice. Release, let it go. All right. We are in our Adho Mukha Svanasana. Waving forward into plank pose. Making sure your hands are beneath the shoulders, so adjust if you need to. And then nice, as slow as you can, on the exhale, bringing yourself down all the way to the mat. If you need to take it on your knees, please do so. We meet on the earth. Tops of the feet can be flat. Hands beneath the shoulders. Neck is neutral, gaze down. Nice deep exhale. Release all the air out of your lungs to prepare. And then inhale, baby cobra, lift the heart. Little to no weight in the hands. Keep the neck neutral. Just for a couple breaths, connect that hip space to the earth. And exhale, wave back down. Bring your hands out long behind you. Palms down, fingertips extended towards the back. Preparing for lotus pose. Again, exhale, get all the air out of your lungs. Inhale, raise heart and shoulders and feet up. Engage through the lower back, or the whole back actually. Soften through the shoulders. Continuing to breathe. Deep, deep inhale. And exhale, slowly melt back down to your space. We'll take one more round. Let's actually bring one cheek to the mat. Let's give a little windshield wiper of the legs. Let's take a moment to release through the back. And then third round, you have your option to do the baby cobra, lotus, or if you want to do bow pose, your choice, yogi's choice. All right, let's rest the legs. Gaze back down toward the space. Taking your variation, bringing your heels to your glutes if you want to take bow pulling. Deep, deep exhale, release the air, grab the top of the feet, and then inhale, kicking up into the hands, keeping the chin tucked, kick up and out. Woo, engage with the glutes, open up through the heart, inhale, and then exhale, gently rest, bring yourself back down to the mat. Opposite cheek down to the earth as we windshield wiper the legs. Release through the back, through the legs, through the glutes. Allow your energy to settle into the earth. Hands can come beneath the shoulders as we push ourselves up into a plank. So nice deep exhale, let it go. Inhale, push up, beautiful. And then knees can come to the ground. Pushing ourselves back up to sit on our heels. Okay, so it's playtime. So this is our time to explore headstand. One of my personal favorites. So feel free to take what you need with this time. If you want to explore headstand, go for it. If you want to just take a wide-legged prasarita fold and just have your head resting on the earth or on a block as your inversion, go for that. If you just want to take child's pose or any other pose that's calling you in this moment, feel free to just take your playtime as you need it. Please have fun, listen to your body. But headstand, all right, so we're gonna clasp our hands. Pinkies are gonna be flush, so they'll be flat against the earth. Forearms are in a narrow V, okay? So as we begin to set this foundation, this is gonna support our head and our neck. And then as you connect the forearms with the earth, we're gonna create a nice push. So we're using our arms and our shoulders to create our head and neck from taking too much of the pressure. So connect the hands with the earth. Forearms in the narrow V. Top, tip, 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 top of the crown, connected to the earth. Hug the back of your head, rise up onto the toes, and then maybe take a little bit of a walk. Walking towards the upper body, maybe kicking into one leg, seeing what that feels like. And if you feel ready, or if it's calling to you, keep taking that rise all the way up into headstand. Again, continuing to breathe. Point through the toes, push up through the forearms. Woo! We get some nice juicy blood flow and nutrients flowing to our brain. Taking a few more breaths wherever you are. Enjoy your playtime. Express yourself, have fun. Just for 2 more rounds of breaths. And then wherever you are, finding yourself back seated onto your heels. Let's bring our knees out wide, hips go back, reach forward, child's pose. Head to the earth. Deep, deep breaths into the rib cage as we allow our system to begin to settle down. Let's repeat that side bend that we did in the beginning. So right hand can come down towards the right knee, left arm comes up and over. Breathe into the left side. One more cycle of breath. walking yourself back to the front. Side bend to the left. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up and over. Breathe deep. One more breath. Hands back to center. As we rise up into tabletop, coming onto either hip, swinging our legs out in front, removing those sit bones. Flex through the feet. So we inhale, reach up towards the sky, nice and tall, reaching through the crown, and then exhale, hinging at the hips first, and then allowing your hands to fall wherever they may reach. So the earth, your calves, your feet. Priorities, making sure that your spine is nice and long as you inhale, and then exhale into the fold. One more breath. Walking ourselves back up. And then Gomukhasana, cow face pose. If this pose is a little bit too intense for you today, feel free to just take Baddha-Konasana in this butterfly shape. Otherwise, let's go Mukhasana. All right, so the right leg will come up and over the left. Okay, knees stacking. One way I like to get into this pose, if you kind of shift over onto your knees, hands and knees. That right leg will hook real nice, and then bringing your hips back. Making sure that both hips are rooted into the earth. Feet are flexed, bringing your feet out to the front as much as you can. Inhale into a nice straight spine. And then exhale, maybe just maybe, folding into this hip opener. This is such a beautiful practice of inviting in the ease within the effort as we feel this activation, this tension of the opening. Can we breathe in softness? Breathing into the hips. Can we soften in the mind? Let's send one more juicy breath. Inhale, fill up. And exhale. Release. Walking ourselves back up to center. And here we get a little fun. With it. So let's do rocking back to your hips. Find your center. And then grabbing onto either feet, bringing them up and in to the center. Woo! Can we make it without falling? If you did, that's okay. We'll just come back. Feet will meet in the middle. Let's just take a breath. Inhale along the spine. And then exhale, let's bring that left leg up and over the right to the other side. So again, situating as you need to. Left is hooked on top of the right knee as much as you can. Hips go down. Both hips are planted. We have our feet flexed. Maybe bring them forward a little bit. Ooh, find the depth that feels good for you. Find your growth zone. So if you feel any kind of sharp metallic pain, feel free to ease out of it. But if you just feel like this is just maybe a growth zone for you, see if you can breathe into it. Releasing through our hips, which holds so much stress and emotion. Those sweet, sweet hips. We breathe some release. Let's take 2 more mindful breaths. One more breath. Slowly walking yourself back up to center. We'll take that fun little transition again. So grabbing onto either feet, bringing them up into center. Woo! Okay, so staying here. Okay. And then grabbing onto the outsides of your feet or your toes maybe. And then extend through the heels. Open up. Getting nice and tall in the spine. Lead with the heart. Lead with the crown. Take a couple breaths. If you fall out of it, that's okay. Find your way back for 3, 2, and 1. We'll bring our feet back into center. Left heel can come in towards the right glute. Right foot comes up and over. Spinal twist. Root that right hip into the earth. Inhale, reach through the left fingertips. Exhale, hook the elbow around. Start the twist in the spine and then gently gaze over your right shoulder. Inhaling, length, grow tall. Exhale into the twist. One more breath, inhale. And detox, exhale. Slowly guiding yourself around to the left. We'll take a breath as we counter twist. Back up to center. And in the spirit of play, I invite you to try this fun little transition to the other side. So just twisting and bringing yourself back and around. And bam! Did you make it? All right. So now our left leg will be up and over. Right heel is into the glutes. Square the hips. Plant them down. Inhale through the right hand. And then exhale, twist through the spine, gently guiding yourself back, looking over the left side. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, deep. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, twist. Slowly come to the right. We'll take a breath, counter twist. Beautiful. Back to center. We'll bring our legs up long in front of us. And then coming back down onto your back, however is safest for you. If you need to grab your legs, or maybe hands up and create a nice control wave down the spine. As slow as you can, make this really intentional. The shoulders, the head are last to arrive. Nice. Bringing our feet planted behind our glutes, making sure they're hip width. Taking a few rounds of bridge pose. Let's exhale the air all the way out. Plant the pelvis onto the earth. Exhale, 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 exhale. Keeping this little pelvis tucked. Inhale, push through the heels. Raise it up. Offer something up. Open up, bridge pose. Keeping those inner thighs magnetized. We inhale. Exhale, wave back down. Let's do that again. Exhale the air all the way out of the lungs. Ground through the hips. Inhale, push up through the heels. Expand and open for a few breaths. And slowly bring your hips back down to the earth. Maybe giving a little windshield wiper of the knees, release through the back. We're going to go one more round. So if you want to do bridge pose or if full wheel is in your practice, feel free to take what you need here. All right, let's plant the feet. Exhale the air all the way out. Inhale, push up through the hips. Maybe if you're in bridge pose, taking a bind with your hands so you can shimmy the shoulders and really open up the heart here. Breathe into the heart. And then exhale slowly with control, melt it back down. Bringing our knees into our chest, a little rock and roll as we massage the spine. Let's take one more simple supine twist. Knees can come to the left. Gently as we Gaze over the right shoulder, reaching through the right fingertips. Take a few breaths. Knees slowly come back to center. And then on your next exhale, guiding them to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder. Breathing long and slow and deep. Knees go back. Hugging them in. Give them one more neutralizing little rock. And then extending the heels up towards the sky. Flexing through the feet. Legs up the walls. We're sending that energy back down into the hips, into the earth. Feel the opening in the calf, in the hamstring. Staying here if that feels good for you, or taking happy baby, or even shoulder stand for this final pose of practice. Wherever you are, bringing your knees back into your chest for one more final hug. Bring your arms around your legs. Really give it a nice deep, loving squeeze. Thank you, body, for all the beautiful things you do for me. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, release into Shavasana, corpse pose. Taking up as much space as you need. Opening up through the feet, relaxing through the fingertips, open through the heart, deep in the breath. Maybe coming back to those feelings of abundance. What does abundance feel like for you? Breathing it in. Abundance is your birthright, my friend. Maybe you find peace and expansiveness in this. As we raise our vibration today to tap in and create and attract all the things that are meant for us. Deep inhale, deep exhale into Shavasana. Feel ready to awaken. Begin by deepening your breath. Inhales, fill up. Deep exhale, let it go. Slowly welcome any gentle movements into your fingertips, into your toes. Maybe making small circles, your wrists and your feet. Maybe creating a nice deep inhale as you reach up towards the top of your space. Nice long, good morning stretch. And then as you feel ready, slowly rolling over to your right side. Using that bottom arm as a pillow, putting your knees into your chest. Ground that top hand into the earth just for a moment to receive from the earth. And such a huge part of abundance is being open to receive. So just take a moment and tune into the earth and her wisdom and her abundance, and just receive. Slowly guiding yourself back up into easy seated pose. We'll be ending practice with a little more pranayama, some anulom-vilom or alternate nostril breathing. So if you are unfamiliar, feel free to open your eyes and take a peek. I'll give a little demonstration first. We'll be using our right hand to close either nostril. So one round will begin and end on the left side. We always want to be on the left side because that is our parasympathetic side, our cooling side, or feminine side, you can call it. We always want to create that regulation. Okay, so we'll plug the right and inhale through the left. Plug the left in, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. And then plug the right, exhale through the left. Beautiful. So let's all begin together. So we can rest our hands on our knees for a moment. Sit up nice and tall. Soften through the shoulders. Release through the jaw. Let's bring our right hand up to our face to prepare. So you can bring your first finger and your middle finger down to your palm and flip the palm towards your face is one option. Or if you just want to use both thumbs or whatever method works best for you. Okay, let's bring our right hand up. Take your mudra of choice, flipping it towards your face. We'll take one cleansing breath together through both nostrils. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, release, let it go. Exhale, 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 exhale. Plugging the right side. Inhale the left. Plug the left, exhale the right. Inhale the right. Plug the right, exhale the left. Continuing on at your own pace. Taking this as slow as you need. Moving through your own rhythm, continuing on. This is such a beautiful breath for creating balance on the right and the left side of our body, of our brain, creating union between the parasympathetic, sympathetic, the masculine, the feminine within. Continuing on just a few more nourishing rounds. One more round on your own. And as you end on the left side, gently bring your right hand back down to your knee. Enjoying the rich texture of oxygen flowing through both your nostrils. End as we begin with this beautiful sacred sound of Om, bringing our hands to our hearts, using our voice to tune into this abundant vibration, to sing, to open up our hearts, to invite in our birthright of abundance. Taking a nice deep inhale, fill up. Deep exhale, let it go. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale for Om. Bringing your hands to your third center of sacred intuition and wisdom. Hands to your heart, our sacred space of love and compassion. And hands to the earth. May we connect to the earth, give gratitude to the earth, and grow with the earth. Namaste, my sweet, beautiful friends. Oh, thank you for joining me today. It was so much fun. It was such a pleasure. Again, my name is Kayla, and if you'd like to connect, I have my Instagram linked above. Ooh, we got a little friend. Little fly friend. Instagram is linked above. And yeah, I would love to see you again. So feel free to pop back on, and I'll practice with you again soon. Namaste.